Imagine falling in love with someone who seems to have nothing, only to discover they were hiding a fortune bigger than yours. This is the story of a billionaire who thought he had finally found a woman who loved him for who he was. But the truth? She was testing him the entire time. And the ending? No one saw it coming. Alexander Hale had everything money could buy. At just 32 years old, he built a tech company worth billions. Private jets, luxury penthouses, cars so rare most people have never even seen one. But there was one thing Alexander couldn't buy: trust. Every relationship in his life felt fake. Every date felt like an interview for his bank account. Women didn't see Alexander. They saw the billions. And slowly, he stopped believing real love even existed, until one rainy night. After a brutal day at work, Alexander asked his driver to stop at a small cafe. Not a luxury place, just a quiet little spot on the corner of a busy street. And that's where he met Emma. She was a waitress, simple uniform, hair tied back, no designer clothes, no makeup, just a warm smile. When she came to his table, she didn't react like everyone else. No excitement, no recognition, no awkward attempts to impress him. She just looked at him and asked, "Coffee or tea?" For the first time in years, someone treated Alexander like a normal person, and that moment stayed with him. The next night he came back, then the next, then the next. Every evening he sat in the same corner seat, ordering the same coffee, talking to Emma. She told him about her life. She worked long shifts, saving money, hoping one day she could afford college and become a teacher. She didn't complain about life. She didn't blame anyone. She just kept working, quietly, relentlessly, and slowly. Alexander started falling for her. But there was something strange. Emma never asked him what he did for a living. Never asked about money. Never asked about success. It was like she didn't care. And because of that, Alexander decided to keep his secret. He never told her he was a billionaire. To Emma, he was just Alex, a quiet guy who liked coffee and long conversations. Months passed. They started seeing each other outside the cafe, walks in the park, late-night talks, simple dinners, no luxury, no expensive gifts, just time together. And for the first time in his life, Alexander felt something real. But one night, something happened that made everything confusing. Alexander arrived early to the cafe. Emma wasn't there yet, so he waited outside, and then he saw it. Emma walked out the back door, but she wasn't alone. A black Rolls Royce pulled up beside her. A tall man in a suit stepped out, opened the door, and Emma got in, like it was completely normal. Alexander froze, because that car belonged to one of the richest families in the country. Suddenly, nothing made sense anymore. The next night, he confronted her. He told her what he saw: the car, the driver, everything. Emma went quiet. For a long moment, she just stared at him. Then she finally spoke, and what she said changed everything. "I knew who you were the first night." Alexander felt his stomach drop. So the entire relationship had been a lie. But Emma shook her head and told him the truth. Emma wasn't poor. She wasn't struggling. She wasn't saving for college. She was actually the daughter of a billionaire investor. Her family was even richer than Alexander, but she hated that world. The attention, the fake friendships, the people who only cared about status. So she left and got a simple job at the cafe and tried to live a normal life. Then one night, Alexander walked in, and she recognized him instantly. One of the most famous billionaires in the world. But she made a decision. She wouldn't tell him because she wanted to know one thing. Would he still care about her if she had nothing? For 6 months, they were both pretending. Alexander hid his billions. Emma hid her family fortune. Both of them were testing each other. Both of them trying to escape the same thing. And somehow, they both passed. When the truth finally came out, they didn't argue. They didn't feel betrayed. Instead, they both started laughing because the entire relationship had been built on the same secret. Two billionaires pretending to be ordinary people just to find someone who loved them for who they really were. A year later, they didn't merge companies. They didn't build some giant billionaire empire. Instead, they opened something small, a school, free for students who couldn't afford education, because Emma never forgot her dream of becoming a teacher, and Alexander finally realized something. Money can buy almost anything, but the one thing it can't buy is someone who loves you before they know what you're worth. And maybe that's the real question. If someone met you with nothing, would they still stay after discovering everything?